Oh, grape stuff. There it is. Boom. Bingo. We're going to do a reply. We're going to add it. What? I just lost all audio.
No, I turned it down.
Oh.
Because it was like all the way up. I didn't understand. I didn't understand.
Okay. Let's see. And we went to.
Do you understand?
Download.
Then we don't understand. There's an understanding here.
There's an understanding here. Okay.
That
boom.
we don't understand.
Replied to you, my
Yay.
friend. Okay. Moving on. Are we recording yet?
Yes.
Oh, hi everybody.
All right. So
any technical things going on?
Yeah, I was just going to say, this seems to be a repeat of last week. The thing hung up, so we had to start over. But it's cool because we were only about a minute in.
Yep.
So.
And you missed my tan lines.
So, and the last one, if you read or watched it, you'll notice that splice in. And so hopefully this won't happen because I updated the program. And yes, I'm still screwing with this.
Why don't you set that before we start?
I did.
And then you weren't happy with it.
Right.
And then you got to change it. It sounds like somebody else I know.
But anyways. So we're just winging this shit here. It's got to be. There we go.
That was my wing. You didn't like it?
That sucks.
Don't like my wing?
Sure. Do you know that Mack trucks, or not Mack trucks?
Mack trucks, yes. What about them?
What do you call those? I used to call them tractors, but nobody else calls them tractors, so it's kind of dumb to call that when no one knows what you're talking about.
That's what they are.
I know, but nobody calls them. A big rig?
Okay. Semi-truck?
Semi-trucks, which I don't understand the semi part, but whatever. So, did you know that they have wings?
Well, it depends on which one you get. Some do, some don't.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Somebody pegged it, like all the way pegged it.
Wow.
Was that me? No. Yeah. Did you see that?
I seen it. It went way up. But yeah, no, some do, some don't. Depending on, what you got going on.
Yeah. But I didn't know this. And then somebody ordered some semi-wings, and me and my coworker spent forever trying to find them because we didn't know what the fuck we were looking for.
They're J-Hugic, aren't they?
Yes. Turned out we didn't have them. That's why. See, I need to check this stuff.
See, you were way, way too high.
No, you were too high.
See now, look at how low I am. Now you can.
Don't worry, I'll get it straightened out.
Okay. Well, while he figures that out, I don't know what the hell we're going to talk about, but
check.
Hello.
There. Okay,
All right, look, there we go. Now,
there we go. All right, so
cheese and
rice.
Check.
Sorry, I don't want to say check in the middle of the podcast, but
yeah, he just can't leave anything alone.
Well, no, I can't.
And then, by the way, our coasters are at my house somewhere.
And I ordered new cards yesterday. Oh, I should probably touch on this. For those of you who care, none, I didn't want to do the
fair.
Yeah, the fair. It's just too much. It's over $200, and we don't know if we're going to have a decent place or be stuck somewhere in the middle.
Right.
And you have a rough time with your work, and I work Monday through Friday, so I thought it would be better to do shit on the weekend.
Okay.
I don't know what your guys' schedule's like. I don't know what your overtime is like, because every time I assume you're working, 6 days a week, you're not.
Yeah, well, apparently things are supposed to get busy again here starting next week, the week after that. But who knows? We were crazy there for a while because when the new facility was supposed to take stores, they didn't open up and go live on time, so we had 55 extra stores.
Wow.
So we were getting hammered, so to speak.
Well, so now Dinah filled out the paperwork for the zombie walk.
Yeah. So
what she did,
she'll do that.
So what she did? Well, you don't.
I do know the girl that runs that organization, the Rogue Actors
Productions
Group, whatever. Yeah, I've actually been friends with her for years. So if you need any contact info, let me know and I can get in touch with her.
Absolutely. Just for many reasons. What kind of productions do they do?
It's like a small acting group. They got their start at Spring Hill, the house down there. They used to do murder mysteries at it, which was a lot of fun because we actually helped tour guide at some of them and stuff. But yeah, so they've kind of branched out on their own, and they've been doing, I don't remember offhand what all productions they've done, but they've been wanting to do the zombie walk with showing Night of the Living Dead after.
Oh, these people are genius. You need to get me connected with these people.
So they did do it last year, but I think it was a conflict because Canal Fulton also did it.
Yeah.
But Canal Fulton tried to do in Massillon too. So that I think there was a bit of confusion of who was actually doing it and what weekend and everything.
Right.
And it was just the Massillon one. But because of all the confusion, they didn't have a good turnout. But I was in the original Zombie Walk for years until COVID hit, and just a lot of us, we were tired of things. People acting like they deserved more than they did. We did a trick or treat the one year, and kids were ridiculous. Kids and parents were ridiculous. I mean, we walked up and down the Lincoln Way afterwards, picking up candy wrappers. Mm-hmm. We picked up a full normal sized trash bag full of candy wrappers.
Yeah, people
cans
are pigs
and all that stuff.
Well, I mean,
so after that, we were just like, most of us were like, we're not doing this again. But Sammy Kay is the one that does the rogue whatever actors. What I can't remember think what the name of it is. But yeah, she's very good. Love her to death. I do know some of the actors in it and everything too. But yeah, I can definitely get you in touch with whoever you need to. And
just in general, I've been trying to get. I was so frustrated because like 5-8 years ago, I reached out to the people doing the Zombie Walk. I said, look, I love what you got going on. I love the concept. I have really good ideas. I'm a hard worker, which means I won't just show it up, give an idea, and then get mad if you don't do it. You know, it's like I can help. I know that it's volunteer. I can help. And then no, we're good. We don't need you. We're good. And I'm just like, damn it. And then 3 years go by, and I emailed them again. I'm like, if you just let someone do the work, you need vendors. There's so many. You can do movies. You know, a projector. What? $800 for a decent projector. You can buy a huge 21-inch screen for like $50. I said, you can do more with this. You know, just let me show up and talk. And I said, and I can help. I will help build this thing to what I can envision it in my mind to be. This is a massive idea. Nope, we're good. Whatever. And then after the collapse, you know, me and some other people on Facebook kind of got together and we're like, you know, let's see if we can find out what's going on. So I sent them the last email. I say, look, I know you guys are done with this. I get it. I said, all I'm asking is, can I take it over? I said, if there's copyrights involved, I said I can buy the name, or if it's just a matter of introducing to the mayor, I said, just let me know what I knew so I can take it over, and then we'll keep it going. And they gave me the most shitty email. It's like, if you want to help, go to Canal Fulton. We're done with it. And that was it. I'm just like, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened during COVID, but supposedly there was some falling outs between some of the higher people in it, as to the point that some of them don't even talk anymore, and we were a big, giant family. I'm always stuck in the middle of it. I'm just like loving everybody, don't care what's going on.
Let's just make it great.
Drama. Yeah. You know. So I'm sure that was a lot to do with it. Whoever was answering the emails probably was the one that was butthurt, and because if it's who I'm thinking it was, because they freaked out because people were seeing each other during COVID and all this stuff, and it's like,
they were afraid the whole world was going to die. Well, anyways, I still have all these ideas, and I'm still, you guys know because you know me now, I'm willing to do. I mean, I do all this for free. You know, you definitely hook me up because I can do all kinds of stuff. It's just I just need someone who's willing to give me a chance.
Well, and I don't know if we can get into that. Like, that's good because we've always been wanting to get with businesses and stuff downtown, have guests on, whatever. As if we can do something
Massillon, so
unlike
Canton, I like Massillon.
But if we get into that, like more of the vendors
Sorry,
and
Canton,
stuff that are
you guys
there,
have earned that disdain from me.
But like I say, the more people downtown are going to want to, then they'll want to come on because they'll see that we're actually legit
But I
people.
I hope they do what you said. I think playing a movie after the dance. Are you still going to have the dance?
From what I understand, I haven't talked to Sammy Kay. Long story. It's not that I don't want to do Zombie Walk. It just the day I did the last one is the day my husband passed.
Oh, so
it's
No, I get it. But no, I think that's brilliant. The fact that they're doing more because the last group who did it, and I know you were included, so I don't mean to bash you, but you danced in one location. walked up and danced in another. And I asked her in the second email, I said, you guys should consider doing just a different song. Like the Thriller on the first one, and then a different song. And then they hit back with, oh, that's too much work. It takes, we can't. I said, all this we can't. But so I love the fact that you're going to, because that's so easy. Just playing a movie is easy.
Right. And changing the song shouldn't be that hard either.
Well, it was a different dance, and that's what they were complaining about. They've learned the moves.
Yeah, I know the Thriller that we dance to. It's a whatever anniversary version of it. It was a specific version of Thriller. Believe it or not, there's more than one Thriller version.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I'm sure there's about 30 of them.
Yeah. Anyways, I just, you know me. I like Halloween just as much as you guys. And so much so that I made a movie, for crying out loud. But,
Yep.
well, a movie-ish.
I don't know. It's a movie. It was 2 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2 hours and 15 minutes? Or 17 minutes?
No, it was 2 hours. It's like 1:58.
Why was I thinking it was just over 2 hours?
I might have streamlined some stuff for the theatrical version.
Oh.
Did I give you a CD?
No, I never got the CD.
Oh. Do you guys have a Blu-ray player?
I do not. I don't know if I don't think she does it. I don't think there's any players at the house.
I have a DVD player. I just have to get
Blu-
it hooked up and everything.
Blu-ray.
I don't think it's Blu-ray
Yeah.
though.
Computers, as far as I know, a computer will play the discs and any Blu-ray player, but I know the PS4 will not play the discs. So I keep people say, yeah, I have a Blu-ray player, and then I find out after I give them a copy, oh, I have a PS4. So you should have told me that. It doesn't work on
there.
PS4. I don't know about Xbox, though. Anyways.
Moving on. But yeah, so we can do that.
So I'm sorry, go back to the original thing. So Dinah filled out their form, and then what she did was she got 2 spaces side by side. So she's going to have her bake shop on one space, and then we're going to. So do you guys have a pop-up tent?
We have not a tent. You mean like a pop-up
Canopy?
awning? Yes.
Okay, because otherwise I was going to buy a second one.
We have, did I put it in the garage? We got it back 2 weekends ago because I think, who had it, Craig? But I can't remember where the hell I put it. It might still be in the Jeep.
I think it's in the garage.
Yeah, we have one.
Oh, good.
Well, she's got one, but
Yeah, because then we'll use it. Otherwise, I'll have to buy another one, which isn't bad. They're only like $150, but
Well, no, if we were going to get another one, we'd just MacBid it, dude. You can get them on MacBid for nothing.
oh really? I don't know anything about
Yeah,
it.
like they had those big giant ones that you put on your deck that are like the brown with the wood decorative poles, everything. They were like $150 for those things, and they're like $600.
Did you guys see the blow-up houses on Amazon?
No.
They sell like very large sheds that blow up.
Yeah, Tyler too. Remember he did when he had a garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a whole garage.
It's an inflatable fucking room.
Listen,
I want one so bad.
Bring up YouTube,
I'm working on it.
and then Tyler Tube. He got an actual garage. He put his motorcycle in there, a 4-wheeler,
A blow-up garage?
Yeah, it's an inflatable garage. Dude, you love Tyler Tube. He's so freaking funny. Like, we haven't watched any of his stuff for a while, but like he's like this West Virginia kid. He's just kind of monotone. He's like, and like he does stuff, and then like when he gets like excited, his most exciting thing is it's just hilarious.
All right, yeah. That's actually a paint booth. When you go on Amazon, they advertise it as a paint booth.
Okay. Well, that's not him, but I don't think. But that's it.
Now, I'm going to show you what Amazon had that I just was like, I mean, I have no use for it, which is why I didn't buy it. But believe me, we'd be almost $1,000 in debt if I just could think of a single use for it. We throw parties, no one shows up. So we stopped throwing parties. Did I tell you that Halloween party I did where we had the Massillon scavenger hunt? In 2019, Diane and I decided we were going to have a massive Halloween party. We invited every single human being we know. And we had everything because I was still working at the repo company. So I had all these things that I had gotten out of cars that
Right.
people have left behind. And some of them were nice. There was a brand new Patron. I don't know if Patron made it, but it had the Patron label on it. It was a margarita maker. You crush the ice and you put it just like the Margaritaville one, but this
Yeah.
one was Patron.
Nice.
It was brand new, never opened. And there was also a bottle of wine that I got out of the car that, according to the internet, was like a $150 bottle of wine. These were the first and second prizes. These were free prizes people got for winning the scavenger hunt, right? And then we had door prizes. We cleaned out the sun porch. and put up a backdrop, and I put all my DJ lights, and I had music out there for people to dance. We had tons of drinks, and Dinah made special cookies that looked like little bats. And we went all out. Our friend showed up to help us decorate the day of, and he also showed up like a week because he was going through a nasty divorce, so he was like not living with us, but he was coming over all the time to spend time with us. And we went out one day, and the plan was, it was a simple plan. We bought little wooden, I don't know, like name tags, except they're made out of wood. Drilled a hole, put in plastic fishing twine, wire ties. And then what I did was I printed out, first thing we did was we went out and we found the locations. I wanted it to be a big circle. So we left here and we went down to Springbrook is the name of the street. There's like a basketball court, and we hung one, or we scoped out that location. And then I made a pin on Google Maps. And then we went to like 13 other places, and it was just, like I said, we went all around, clear up to where that, give me a second, the graveyard up on Erie, by where 21 gets off. Yes.
Yeah.
That was one of the stops.
By Jamie's Bar.
And it was way in the back, too. And it was cool because for some reason the deer hang out there. So when we showed up, there's like 15 deer watching us. And then the night of, everyone comes like, man, the deer, I thought they were going to attack me. There was so many of them. And then, so we had all these pins, and then I went to a website that allowed you to put in the location, the GPS location, and it gives you a QR code, little square barcode.
Oh, yeah, and you had to scan it.
Right. So the thing is you, at our house, you scanned the first, I had a tablet hanging up that had a clock by the second, and you took a picture of the clock, and then there was a barcode right underneath it. You scanned that, it gave you the first location. And then you drove out, and you had to find these tags, which was just a piece of wood with a number on the back and that barcode. So you take a picture of the number with your phone, and then you scanned the barcode, and that gave you the next location. And the hardest part was to find these little tags. And we had one in parks, like I said, we had them all over the place. And the goal was you had to find all the tags and get back, and whoever did it in the least amount of time won. And that's a lot of work. That was like 2 days of work, and a whole bunch of time with me behind a computer doing all these, printing it out and gluing them. And then I sealed them up with shipping tape so the rain wouldn't get to them. 2 people did it. There was 3 people who did it. The first pair couldn't even find the first tag, and the other 2 were the only 2. So they just automatically got the first and second prize. We had, out of 55 people invited, we had, I think, 8 show up. And we had all this food, all this drink, and we were so disappointed to all the people who said, yeah, we'll be there, and just didn't show up, that we really haven't had a party since.
Yeah, that happens. Like, she does like a Christmas thing, and like, so she does it like on Facebook where they have to like say, are you coming? Maybe or no. So at least they have the option to say maybe, and then if they don't show up, you're not like pissed off because they said they didn't know.
Yeah.
But
same thing happened with the Halloween movie. I mean, that was actually a pretty good turnout.
Yeah, we actually had quite a few people. Yeah.
But there was supposed to be like 50 people there who said they were coming.
Right.
Well, I know a lot of the people at work said they were coming, just totally forgot about it. But yeah, see, that's cool.
It's huge.
$1,600. How big is it? 30 by 20 by 13.
Look, it's huge.
Huh.
I want one so bad I can taste it. And some of the manufacturers have the exact same thing, but there's LED lights inside it.
Inside of it, yeah.
So the whole thing is like an igloo that glows. Anyways, I know it's expensive, but
those
I
are
want
cool
one.
though. We could party in one of them.
I'm telling you what,
That could be our new studio.
be rough in the winter. Would it even inflate? I don't think it'll even inflate.
No, the garage and everything. Those garages all stay up.
Anyway,
Like the garage, like this here. Like when he reviewed it, he showed you how it works and everything. It plugs in. There's a big pump in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It stays outside, but it's got a cover, so it runs, and it's got a check valve, and it's got a thing. When it gets to a certain point, it'll pump some more air in it. That's it. It shuts off.
Oh, okay.
It's like an automatic thing. It's pretty wild. But I'm sure it looks like that one didn't look like it was as complex as like how his was, because that one that you just showed me looked like it just had a big fan thing plugged into it, like a leaf blower,
like a blow up that you get in your yard.
Yeah. So I don't know if it would be that complex, but the one that he had was it was hard too. Like he actually was punching the wall, and it wasn't hardly moving. It filled up that hard. Like there's like this little room. That's cool. $219.
It is. It's a tiny little room, and some of them just get absolutely huge. And it's a round room, and I don't know what that is. It's supposed to be some big ass camera or something.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
But anyways,
We need something a little bigger than that.
yeah. But they sell houses, like miniature houses, on Amazon.
Oh, yeah, you can buy a house from Carter Lumber, and they'll send it to you. Yeah, that's basically what he had.
Right. See, it says inflatable paint booth.
Yeah, that looks basically like exactly what he had.
So,
But see, that one's got the inflated. The one he had was way more high tech than that.
I wonder if it was like one of the prototypes, and this is how they cost save. Dumb it down to make it more affordable.
Yeah.
But anyways, I want one. That one's only $800.
Yeah, but that's a little house. How big is that?
It says 18 foot. That's all it says.
Dude, that would be fine. That would be enough that we could put the studio in there. And if it stayed running to where it stayed up, dude, I mean, you throw some heat in there, throw one of them little air conditioners with a tube that goes out the window, shove it out the thing, and it'll be nice and cool in there.
Here it is, $1,300 for 26 feet.
That's pretty wild.
That's awesome. Anyways, so what were we talking about?
We were talking about the zombie walk,
Oh, yeah.
and then
So,
we got
yeah,
off on
you
a
definitely
tangent
gotta-
of pop-ups and inflatable garages.
If nothing else, they can come on to Gripe and talk about their
So I'll
productions.
send you the information for the group and for the lady that runs it.
Yeah. Well, it'd be better if you talk to her about me. That way
Will
she's
do.
not some weird stranger going, hey, I want to get involved.
I got your number from Chris.
Yeah. Chris. Anyways. That's only $200.
That's pretty wild. That's
12 by 7 by something.
there you go. Boom.
Anyways.
No, you won't buy us one of those. Yeah, but those right there, boom. You can buy them super cheap on MacBids. And that's like a chintzy one. You can buy those for like $50, $60.
Well, anyways, so so we're definitely going to do something for the zombie walk.
Okay, what are we going to do this summer? We got to figure out what we're going to do this summer.
I know, right?
Pick something.
Is there anything going on that's like the zombie walk, but not the zombie walk that's
I
going
mean,
on?
they do concerts and stuff down there all the time, but I don't know if there's any, like, she's the one to talk to about that, but she's too busy Facebooking.
Trying to message the lady that's in charge of it.
Well, thank you.
I'm just saying, she knows all the crap that goes on downtown.
Yeah. And we don't know anybody.
Are you getting lippy? Somebody's going to get a spanking after the show.
All of our friends are...
Stick your tongue out. That's going to help you out a lot.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'm sorry, I have to discipline my
Do you?
my
we just got...
child.
We're going to get comments on that one. No, we won't.
No, he won't.
No.
Listen, she gets disciplined when she's a brat. That's how it works.
Which is 24/7, so.
So she gets disciplined quite often. Mm-hmm. She got a nice little spanking before we got here.
See, now that's just a little, shed. That's all that is.
And you wonder why I don't want to be sitting up there right now.
Oh, yeah, she probably get elbowed and all kinds of
Oh,
horrible
my
stuff.
God. Everybody in the world knows that we are weird and do silly shit, but she's worried that somebody's going to see her.
You should see the duck butter these two buy.
Yeah. No.
Okay, now these are affordable. It's only $500 and it's huge.
That thing is like huge.
I know, but
That's not. Is that a blow up or is that just
no, it's just a canopy. It's like a
Yeah.
really big canopy. And I would get one, but
See, I was thinking about getting one of those canopies like that, but they're smaller and using it as a garage. You can pull underneath them. Now that's an actual garage.
no, that's a hut. It's a blow up hut.
Okay, it's $800.
I know. They're not cheap, but I mean, I just don't know how long they're going to last.
I don't know, but for $800, if it lasts more than a year, that's better than paying rent.
Yeah. I would rather spend the $1,300 and get the ginormous one that comes with a disco ball.
Listen, if we had disco balls going,
That's what I meant. See how that lights up?
Yeah. If we had a disco ball going in the background of our podcast, I think somebody.
I
might
would
say
get one of
something.
these, but there's too many windows.
See, I don't mind the windows.
I can't do kinky stuff in a building that's got a bunch of windows.
See, that's where you're wrong. You can, and that's where everybody stands, so they're not close enough to touch you while you're doing kinky shit. They just have observation posts.
What is that?
Is that
An
inflatable?
outdoor car cover. Interesting. There's all the inflatable. There's all the inflatable
Stuffs.
hot tubs.
Yes, I actually was looking at inflatable hot tubs.
They're not bad. You just don't want to put them outside. You want to put them in something. $3,000, but it's 38 by 20 by 10 foot. That's huge.
That's a biggin. That's a biggin.
The pool enclosure. Oh, okay. You can go swimming.
Show that one to the gays. They can put it over their pool.
What was it?
It's like the blow up huts we're talking about, but it goes over your pool.
Keeps the rain off you while you're swimming.
Yeah.
Also keeps people from seeing you if you start drowning. What's this guy? An inflatable paint booth, but and he actually is painting. Why all of a sudden this push for inflatable paint?
Well, I don't understand. Why are so many of them cameras?
Isn't that weird? Like they all look like weird old square cameras.
Yeah, I don't. What's that about?
I don't know.
Is that like a thing?
You have to ask the Chinese. They're the one that makes this shit.
Well, there's another one.
Yeah.
Christ, there's like 30 of them that are cameras.
I know.
It's just so dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Dumb.
Anyways, there you go. There's just a big old gazebo that looks like a tent.
There you go.
It's only $150 too.
There you go. That one. That's a pop-up. That's not inflatable, though, right?
Right.
That's all right.
There's one igloo. You want an igloo?
Sure, why not? Oh, look, is that one to go? Wait, go up. Is that one? Oh, open that.
It's just a pool cover.
Yeah. Is it for an oval pool? Above ground oval pool?
I don't know.
It certainly is. Look at that.
It's huge.
$1,600. We can buy one to go over the pool, honey.
It's gigantic.
It is gigantic. That actually goes over a whole.
That looks like it'd be hot as hell.
Dude, that looks like it would take up like the whole backyard.
Not only that, but look, the sun is going in, but it ain't coming out. It's like
there's got to be some ventilation in that thing.
It'd be 100 degrees in there in no time.
There's got to be some kind of ventilation.
I'm sorry. There's too much in Ohio. There's too many birds, too many bugs. I don't see that lasting very long. It's just a product based on an idea, which is most products.
I don't know. I had bad luck with blow-up stuff on Amazon. I got ripped off.
Me too.
I just got ripped off a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
I bought a 2-pack of Initech float mats for $29.
Mm-hmm.
They sent me a package of one.
nice.
So I go to Amazon, and whenever you hit the thing for a problem, it sends you right to Initech. Well, Initech didn't ship it, you moron.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to get a hold of Initech, that's like trying to get a hold of,
Santa Claus.
Yeah, because it's get out of here. So now I guess I'm just taking it in the pooper from these idiots.
The problem is that Amazon is selling more products from China than anywhere else. And China don't care about customer service.
Yeah, stop that.
No. What is that? A 20 by 30 wedding tent. That's kind of where I'm headed, just simply because of the cost. But anyways, they're cool, and I wanted to show you about that.
I think that would be hip.
I think if we had one of those, we could set it up for the zombie walk, and it'd be like a little bar or a little drinking thing in there or something.
I don't know if you're allowed to do that.
No, you're not, but it's an idea.
I think that.
Well, you can do it, but you got to go through the proper channels. You got to have the license. You got to go through the cops, and then you got to pay everybody. Everyone start putting their hand out. If
got to pay off everybody. Pay everybody.
Right.
Grease the wheels.
You bet. With the most expensive grease you can find.
Not that anybody would take a kickback.
Oh, they all would. Every single one of them. That's just my idea, or my opinion. Very good. See, all these, they look so nice. Every time I buy a blow-up.
And it looks like shit.
A decoration. No, it doesn't. They look great. They only last. Last year, we bought 2 inflatable Christmas trees from Amazon. Both of them died the first rain. And you know, it rains every December in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't snow until February, but it'll rain every other day in Ohio. And they lasted a week, maybe.
The snow comes later every year. It's probably not going to snow till March this year.
Yeah, probably.
So I got in touch with Sammy Kay. She said I sent the email to you, but it's just for their group. But she said they do have a guy that helps with some of the stuff who's a Halloween content creator.
Ew.
Is that
So
Randy?
she said maybe they can get you introduced.
Yeah.
That's probably Randy. He used to do the haunted house, and he owned Foxborough Arena back in the day. But I bet you that's who it is, because he was huge. Like, remember when Patini's, where Patini's at in Belton Village, that big building that's across the way where Tripper's nightclub and all that stuff used to be. We used to do the haunted house there, and Randy ran that.
Are you talking what is now the Martini Bar?
No, this place is across the street.
Well, a content creator is usually online stuff.
I understand that, but if it's somebody local that does that stuff, he's the biggest guy around town.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's probably something he does now, since he doesn't do the haunted houses anymore.
That's got to be taxing.
The haunted house? Dude, but you make so much money.
Yeah, I know.
The biggest thing, but
it's so much you got to decorate it. You got to clean the place first. You got to
hire people
decorate
to do all that shit.
Yeah, well,
but listen,
if
your
you have
biggest
money.
cost is your insurance, because because insurance on something like that is got to be absolutely freaking ridiculous.
Yeah,
and you
every
got to
time
be
someone-
careful of who you hire to be the scarers because
Yep.
too many of them use the undercover thing as ways to
Yeah.
assault women and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, worse than that, just go blast some guy. Like me, except I wasn't. I was the actual one going through the haunted house. That's why I don't do haunted houses no more.
When I was there, I made a girl pee her pants.
Yeah. I accidentally punched a guy, and they hurled me. Do you remember the Blood Barn in Belden? Mm-hmm. Yeah, remember that? Do you remember the Blood Barn?
Okay.
Yeah. I was a teenager when that was going on, and I worked at the City Grill, the restaurant across the street. And I got off work, and it was early. It was like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. It was nighttime, but it was early.
Is that the one that was right next door to the go-kart track? Because that's the one I worked at. That was Randy.
Go-kart track.
There was a go-kart track, and when you're like, if you were going like behind Target, going towards
No.
like that's where it was at.
This one was on the corner of Dressler and Whipple. It was a huge barn the whole time I was a kid. And every Halloween, they rented it for the Blood Barn. And where Altman North is sitting now.
Okay.
That's where it was.
Okay.
So I walked across the street, I froggered my way across Whipple, and I paid the money and went in, and some guy jumped out of nowhere, and I raised my hands and clocked him right under his nose. And before I had a chance to apologize, 3 other guys grabbed me, and I was literally being carried like a suitcase. And if you remember, they used to let people in one side of the long part of the barn
And then you go out the
exit. No, there was a door on the side of
In
it,
the middle. Yep.
facing Whipple. And there was a big hill. Next thing I know, a breeze hits me because it's all black. And I see car lights, and they Supermaned me right. And I literally flew for probably 2 seconds, hit that hill, rolled down the hill, and then limped,
Back to the car.
Yep. And I said that will be that would be the last time and that was the last haunted house I ever went through. Because my own reaction scared me, and I feel bad. I clocked that dude hard, but I don't think I deserved to be hurled out. I mean, someone could have pulled me aside and had a talking to. But fuck them. They were all teenagers too.
Yep.
Probably couldn't wait for the opportunity to throw
somebody
someone.
out. Yeah. Well, when we did ours, we did a little bit of that. Some people got chucked out, but I don't know. The one that he had was really nice. It was so much fun to work there.
But it was nice up until that point.
But yeah, he had it all we had it all set up like where you could you'd know when somebody was coming when they were like 2-3 feet away.
Yeah.
And they would have, and it would be even where they could see, and they wouldn't know you were there. It was he just had it laid out.
It just seems like so much work. I mean, hopefully it if they.
Yeah, but if you make $40,000 a year when you have a haunted house for 6 weeks,
That's true.
that's a lot of money. But at the same time, if you don't have one that is like popular and have it advertised right or whatever, you're probably gonna barely break even.
I was gonna say people have to know you're there.
Yeah, there has to be back then everybody would go to Rock 107 and give them free tickets to give out or whatever, and then everybody knew what the hell it was.
Yeah.
Now it's not that easy. Who listens to the freaking terrestrial radio anymore? Very few people.
Very few people. And I still want to be a DJ. I still want to do it. It's just, but nobody listens to the radio anymore.
Yeah.
I've even started thinking about starting my own radio station, like an internet radio station.
You can do it.
But who would listen to it? I was just born in the wrong damn time.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would do something like that too, but
Anyways. So we still got a half an hour, so.
still got a half an hour. This doesn't look like it's plugged in. Let me check this. It's not. Look, oh my Lord, now I'm in stereo. Almost like somebody didn't plug it in correctly.
Well, that would have been you.
Negative. I asked somebody to plug it in for me.
Oh. Well, at least he gets to pass the buck. Okay, so last Friday, mass IT outage hits
Yes.
airports, businesses, and broadcasters around the world. Now, how did it hit broadcasters?
Well, when their system goes down, their broadcast probably went.
Yeah. Do they still? Do they use computers for everything?
Oh, abso-freaking-lutely. We were down at work from about 1:30 in the morning until like 10:30 the next morning.
Wow. Well, I do know that I was just telling these two, not you guys, that on my way to work that morning, I noticed there was 1/3 less traffic I mean, there was just no traffic. I kept thinking, is it like a holiday or a vacation day or something? And then I found out about this. Oh, I thought it was an internet shortage or the internet went down.
Stop that.
I can't help it.
All right, your turn.
Is that even possible? Is it possible for the entirety of the internet to... I mean, isn't it just a shit ton of different servers?
Well, yeah, but I think that the thing was this was a Microsoft issue, and they have their fingers in everybody's eye.
I know that, but that's
Well,
not
I know Tiana said Starbucks was not receiving online orders at all yesterday.
Yeah. But still, my question I've changed subjects, basically. We're going to go back to it, but is it possible for the entirety of the internet to go down?
I don't know if there's any hubs or anything that you could do that with. I mean, probably.
Because, I mean, that's my question. Is there a singular thing, or is it just a collection?
I would have to say it's probably infrastructure like electricity and gas and all that stuff that there's, safeguards and whatnot. But I'm sure there are weak points. I mean, we've all seen, what was it, the Die Hard movie where they were going to blow up the electricity thing and it was going to cascade across America and send us back to the Stone Age.
Yeah.
But
I guess my question is, you can take out a server easy enough, but is there a singular thing you can take out that would kill all internet?
I would say probably not.
Yeah, I don't think it's...
But
I don't know.
There might be, like in the United States, 12 of them. If you hit them all at once, it'd kill it. But I don't, like I said, there's got to be some centralized points, probably one at least every state or one every other state or something. I don't know. But
yeah,
I mean, there's got to be
who knows
something.
how many, like we have Massillon Cable and then there's Spectrum. I don't think Time Warner exists anymore, but there's Spectrum,
yes.
AT&T.
Yeah.
So I think DirecTV is owned by AT&T. So, but still, how many of those?
Yeah, actually, DirecTV's internet is through Hughes.
Oh, HughesNet.
Yeah,
Damn,
but I think that's who owns it. I think the DirecTV
back in the day
sells their internet for them.
Yeah, back in the day, HughesNet was the only satellite internet, and it was so fucking expensive.
Yes, but that was for people that lived out and couldn't get cable.
Yeah, it just lived out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, because I know some people that had it. That lived in East Sparta, and they had it, and it was expensive.
Damn it! You had to start yawning.
I didn't. You did.
Oh, all right. I believe that. Sorry, everybody.
Everybody at home is probably yawning too. They say it's.
Can you imagine being in a car? I can't listen to it. Motherfucker! 3 cups of coffee.
They say if you see somebody yawn, you do it too.
I definitely. I don't know about everyone, but I do it. All right. Well, anyway, so I'm at NBC News, which you may or may not like or trust, but this particular website says major airlines, medical facilities, businesses, police forces around the world were hit by a massive information technology glitch Friday, whatever a glitch is, with Microsoft computers around the world showing blue screens of death.
All right.
See, Bill, if you quit trying to fuck with the planet and go back to your own product, the cybersecurity company CrowdStrike, did I say that right? Yeah, CrowdStrike this Friday that the outages, well, okay. Let me add a word that the person who did this, the cyber security company CrowdStrike said Friday that the outages were a result of a routine software update gone wrong. Isn't it always?
Imagine that.
That's why I'm one of those people that once my computer's up and running and everything's good, I shut off automatic updates.
So do I. And then you know what? If everything seems to work right for a week after there's an update, okay, go ahead and put it in. But I don't. I wait. I don't throw them in right in.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Not a security incident or cyber attack. They're saying it's not one of those. CrowdStrike, which provides... Oh, my gosh. Sorry. CrowdStrike, which provides cybersecurity services and software for many large corporations that use Microsoft systems, later issued a new software update that automatically fixed some of the computers. So there was a group of people scrambling their ass off to debug this shit. But others must be manually restarted and patched, causing huge delays. So did it affect you?
Actually, when I went back to, after we left early, I went back to the house and my internet worked. But that's all I really tried to do. I didn't try to do anything like as far as like work-wise. I was just looking up stuff online. Sort of itch behind the ear like a dog.
Microsoft announced late Friday morning that its 365 apps and services had recovered, and CloudStrike said a fix had been developed early in the morning, but some froze computers couldn't receive CloudStrike's automatic update, leading to some of the problems lingering into the weekend.
So but that's the other thing too. Like my internet might have worked because I do not use Microsoft Edge. I think it's an absolutely ridiculous product.
It's junk. It's junk.
It's almost as bad as Explorer. Explorer had such a bad name they had to change the freaking name of it to get people to use it.
Yeah. Yep. There's so many others. You use Chrome, right?
I use Chrome, and I used to use Firefox. And I don't know, Firefox is probably still pretty decent, but I've gotten so used to Chrome, I haven't messed with it.
Yeah, I have Chrome on my Chromebook, obviously, and I use Chrome on my phones, but I use WaterFox on my computer upstairs, and it works perfect. I have no issues with it.
Yeah.
I do remember, though, which is something I'll probably never forget, is that back in the day, Chrome was awful. I mean, it would embed itself, and it never worked properly. But I would say the last maybe 15 years, Chrome
it's gotten way better.
Yeah, Chrome has actually worked, and that's all I demand is that it works properly. That's why I hate Facebook. As a website, it doesn't work. It's always broken. Something doesn't work right. You push a button, like, oh, let me scroll down, and all of a sudden you just go to someone's page that you don't even know. And
the thing it's been doing to me lately is you'll be scrolling through, and you go to stop to read something, and poof, it'll jump right back to the top and refresh itself. Like, wait a minute, I was reading something.
Or you're scrolling down slowly so you can see what's going on, and all of a sudden it goes into warp speed, and you go like 6.5 fucking scrolls, and then you're scrolling up now to see what you miss. I hate that website, and they've destroyed Instagram. Their algorithms for Instagram will not allow me to just see comedy stuff. Every other video is a guy on a bike getting wiped out, or a car wreck, or road rage, or a fight.
You know what mine are? You'll laugh. It's all pimple popping shit.
Pimple popping.
Yeah, like videos of people popping.
Oh, no.
For whatever reason, that is what's stuck on my Instagram.
Yeah, and stuck is the word. I can't tell you how many I've asked it not to show me motorcycle crashes. How many times I've asked not to see some woman get her ass kicked by a man. It's like, just stop it. Stop. I don't know why. I'm going to end up leaving because the only reason I haven't left Instagram already is because I don't know what to go to. I don't want to do TikTok.
Oh, no.
And I don't know what's out there. But one of these days, I'm already fed up with Facebook. I hate Facebook.
Facebook is
They're awful, and I can't believe everyone's on it. There's so many other websites out there, but nobody knows about them.
Yeah.
And I don't like Twitter either.
X, you mean?
Whatever the fuck it's called. How about Xtwer? Anyways, so many flights were delayed on Friday afternoon. Starbucks locations in New York had resumed normal wait times despite its mobile order ahead feature still not working. The glitch brought chaos to a number of key institutions and businesses around the world that may take some time to clear up.
See, there's one. There's a girl getting ear drained, a pimple. That's all that's on there, dude. It's ridiculous.
It's disgusting.
It's just, I'm like, and how did this get? And it's not that I don't watch those because I think.
How did it get to be a fad where people are like, who wants to watch some chick's ear drain?
I don't know. Like those, I don't care for. But like,
why don't you just videotape you taking a dump? Just put a camera in a bowl and videotape you squeezing out a steamer.
Somebody probably has. But like the pimple popper ones, I watch some of those sometimes because they are like, holy shit! Did you see what came out of that dude's face?
Does anybody make a toilet bowl with a camera and Bluetooth?
I'm sure that somebody does.
Oh, I couldn't imagine.
And if they don't, we should make it because I bet
somebody will buy it. Some young girl thinks she's that hot. All right, toilet bowl, camera bowl.
Just do toilet bowl camera.
Toilet cameraman. Okay, that's just disturbing. How do I word it?
Toilet camera.
Toilet camera. No,
there you go. Boom. How many do you want?
Yeah, but is that like a medical thing?
I don't know.
Toilet. Like I know doctors sometimes have to see how you're pooping so they can fix shit. Toilet camera. I know he spelled it wrong. Oh, that one's got suction cups and everything.
Yeah.
Wait, those are just security cameras.
Look, boom. Look at this one. Boom. Smart toilet users.
Oh.
See, look, boom. There's one right there. There's one right there. Look at this guy. There. That's, yeah. That one's, these
no,
are just
look,
fun.
there's that has to be fake. That has to be fake.
No, I'm telling you, you can buy a camera for in your crapper.
That's fake. Those are security cameras.
Well, yeah, but no, there's
how you would have to shit between them? There's like 8 of them in there.
Those are security cameras that are inside toilets as a joke.
Okay, that's thank you.
But they do make crapper cameras.
Wow, it's like backup cameras for cars. That's what it looks like. Look, that looks just like they picked it off the back of a Chevy Equinox and stuck it inside. Who wants to see that?
Apparently somebody, because they sell the camera to do it.
I could almost visualize a morbid curiosity about how that actually happens. Because
it's not something I would want to watch more than once. Once you see, okay, that's how it works. All right, cool, I'm done with it.
Right, and it has to be my own. I don't want to watch somebody else, even my wife. I don't want to see that.
Well, listen, and here we go to freaking mark out again. It is a huge fetish, by the way.
I know that fecal material is a fetish for some people.
And urine both.
Yeah, I knew that.
Not for this.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's not for me, but I mean,
Right.
there are people that enjoy it, and I'm like, okay, as long as I don't get to see it or smell it, have a good time. Just do it at your house.
Right, exactly. You do you.
Don't do it at mine.
What I hate, and this, I'm going to bleed these two topics together because I couldn't fucking believe it. I have been expecting adults to act like adults for a long time, and I don't think I'll ever get.
It's not going to happen.
Right.
You're going to be disappointed, my friend.
I will never in my lifetime understand how someone can go into a bathroom, go into a stall, and shit on everything.
Except for the fucking toilet. It's on the wall.
No.
How the fuck do you do that?
No. This is on the toilet and in it. So I don't know how they got it on the outside of the toilet and inside at this. Look, either you absolutely, literally explode, or
Well, people are scared and they hover, and then shit just starts flying everywhere. When it comes out very fast, it just goes flying.
well, sure, all that air. I mean, you're talking about a.
That's not air, my friend.
I know, but you know what I mean. No, it is air. It's just methane mostly. But you know, like when you pull the trigger on a garden hose and you, but I don't get it. I mean, look, Purell makes this. They have these wipes. They're in little blister packs. They're $1 a pack. You open it up. You take out a wipe. It's chlorine, is all it is.
Clorox.
Yeah, and you just no, it's not bleach. It's chlorine, and you rub it all over, and it kills the germs, and you can wipe up other people's shit. It actually does an amazing job of cleaning the shitter. Then you can feel free to, when you're done.
Throw your ass gasket down and go for it.
Right. But don't hover, because then you, and there's shit everywhere. It's one thing, if you're going to do that, go to a Walmart. Do it at Walmart. They expect it. We're used to it.
Yeah, but the thing about that is they actually have people that clean the shitters at Walmart.
I know. But you can choose
You would
your
think
job.
those would be the nastiest ones around because there's 9,000 people going through Walmart, but they must actually have like a team of people.
I would just give them a pressure washer.
I've never seen a crapper in Walmart that was absolutely destroyed. I've seen some, kind of dirty places or whatever, but I've never seen one like just completely ripped apart like I did.
This is an absolute true story. Back in the early 2000s, I went to the Walmart in Canton, the one on Tusk.
Okay.
And someone had missed the toilet completely. There was a fresh, full loaf on the floor next to the fucking toilet.
Okay, that's nothing. Did you know that there was a whole thing at a certain time where people would walk through Walmart, stop, drop their pants, and shit in the aisle, and then walk away?
Yeah, but that's protesting. That's that has to be protesting.
No, it was like a whole thing, like the internet phase thing.
Oh, it
something
was a
that people
TikTok
were-
trend
I don't
before
know if it was
TikTok.
Before TikTok, yeah. And it wasn't just Walmart; it was everywhere. I'll see if we can find some videos.
I'm talking to people who went to the bathroom to relieve themselves in private, not like you're walking down a cereal aisle and there's a guy in the middle of it. Don't get the Rice Krispies, and just missed. I don't know if he was trashed and was doing the whole weaving thing, or if I don't know. I just remember I walked in, saw it, turned right around, no longer had to use the restroom,
Here.
and drove home. And that's when I lived in Hartville.
This is one shoplifter caught after pooping on the floor.
What? I mean, caught.
Supermarket floor. Pooped on the supermarket floor. Let's see if they actually show the video.
Imagine the work of what fucking dog came through here.
I want to see if they actually show.
Dogs eat corn?
Come on. Well, this is the slowest video ever. Come on.
Probably the website. Is it a Facebook website?
No, it's something. But yeah, it's not loading. But yeah, apparently this is like something that.
Of all the trends.
Yeah.
I mean, are these the same people who ate Tide Pods? Like, did they go to the Tide aisle,
Probably.
eat a
Here we go.
pod, and then one aisle over?
This is supposed to
we
be pooping in public.
Pooping in public. You know, Japan has these toilets. They're like porta potties, except they're a little more involved. You go in there, and the glass frosts up so no one can see you.
Yeah.
You take your dump, and then when you leave, it like washes the entire unit.
Yeah.
Why can't we do that? I'm not saying we should be like Thailand and remove the toilet and just have a hole in the floor, but we can go.
Dude, you think it's bad when people get handed a fucking crapper? Imagine if all we had was a hole on the floor.
There would just be shit all over the floor.
It'd be piled up to your fucking
The hole
kneecap.
would be like a 10 by 10 room. The hole would be in the middle, and it'd be a turd in the corner. I mean, serious. Like people would lose their minds and their shit wherever they were. And you'd probably get some Gen Z or some young kids who, I don't even fuck with it. As soon as I close the door, I turn around, shit, and leave.
It's not my bathroom.
Yeah, it's not my bathroom. They're the ones that don't have a toilet. That's a designated place to sit.
They're charging me 89 cents for what it. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone else, they get paid. They can squeegee my turd into the hole.
I gotta tip the waitress. They can squeegee my shit in the fuck. Yeah.
I'm just giving back. But
Exactly.
anyways, but no, why can't they do that? It just like a pressure washer, square, and just goes down and washes everything, and every time you go into it, it's
Get the little thing spin, goes down the wall, shoots around the floor, and
then it like glitches while you're in there. Wait!
Have you seen the video of the guy? This is so funny. The video of the guy, he's working at the automatic car wash, and he's got the pressure wash out, and he's washing the wall, and he's going by, and it turns on, and it sucks up the hose, and he's stuck in the thing.
And he's going, I did see that. It sucked him right into that roller.
Dude, that shit is so funny, and he can't get out because the more he tries to fight, the tighter he gets wrapped in. Oh, my God.
That poor bastard.
Oh, no. Dude, he's internet famous now. He's poor bastard my ass.
Yeah, but that's like being famous because you survived an airplane crash.
Well, I don't know. It's like being famous for spit on that thing.
Yeah, that's just that's other people. Okay, so here we have a toilet seat that looks exactly like those Debay ones that you attach and then sprays water.
Not Debay, Bidet.
Oh, was it B?
Yes.
Sorry, Bidet.
I was wondering what the hell you're talking about.
Bidet.
No. Hey, stop. We're going to get copyrighted.
Anyways, what?
We're going to get copyright strike for you singing that song.
You know what I heard? That's what I heard. Anyways. Oh, I pegged it. Yeah, I got the volume cranked on purpose because
he wants to be heard. Apparently.
Well, no, our shit's too quiet. I tried listening.
I don't know about you. My shit is quite loud. Thank you very much. You can usually hear me in the fucking.
Notice how our topics bleed together. I tried to listen to us on Spotify in the van, and I had everything full blast. I could barely hear it. So we're just too quiet. So I figured.
And I'm wondering if the video is the different volume than the actual just audio, because you said something about that before, and I don't hardly ever listen on Spotify. I almost always just watch it on YouTube.
Right. Now, I do, every once in a while, I have gone to our website and I listen to because it uploads there.
Oh, does it? Okay, I've never even seen that. I just, like I said, I watch it on YouTube or I listen sometimes on Spotify, but very rarely.
But anyway, so I'm trying to get this to record a little louder. So, anyways, but yeah, if you go to our website right here, you can just scroll down. Oh. It's got to load.
It's got to load. There it is. Boom. Okay.
But anyways, sorry. What was I talking about? Oh, it looks like a bidet.
There you go.
But it's not. It's got cameras attached to it, so you can videotape yourself excruding the ghost of dinners past.
Kind of like I have to, correct you when you say Sapsquatch, and I'm like, you mean Sasquatch?
I usually call them Sambersome Squitches. So anyways. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know why anyone would ever do that, ever.
Because, listen, they sell that shit on the internet and make money.
Oh,
I don't understand why anybody would buy feet pics, but by God, they certainly do.
And nothing's uglier than a foot. Talk about all form and no function.
Listen.
Other way around. Talk about all function and no form.
I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I'm not a big, oh my God, look at her feet, look at her toes.
Look at that toenail.
People freak the hell out. Like, people
hasn't cut that in months.
People spend hundreds of dollars on worn socks.
That's weird. All right, here's a question for you. Just happened to see something.
Okay.
What would you do if you went to a restaurant or a store, you personally,
Okay.
and you were sitting on the toilet doing your business, and you've noticed a camera, like one of those spy cameras?
I'd be like, yo, what's up?
You wouldn't even care, would you?
Fuck, I don't give a shit. Are you really that desperate to see a man take a shit? Here you go, buddy.
Yeah.
Like the
I
one
kind of
place,
feel the same way. Like I would be upset, but I'd be like,
the one place I worked, the
if
woman.
you want to look at my fat ass extruding a turd, I feel bad for you.
I worked at a place, and the guy that owned it, I think it was his sister, like would clean, and like I would go in there to pee, and she's like, "I'll step out," and I'm like, "You don't have to." I mean, I'm sure you've stood in a line and seen the back of somebody's fucking head before.
Yeah.
And she just started laughing, and I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Some guys get like really offended, like because I even come in here at all," and I'm like, "I don't care if I'm standing in your urinal, you're 20 feet behind me. What you're not going to even hear anything. What are you going to see?"
Yeah. Now I did say when I worked at Tractor and they had that one cleaning crew that just
the lady that talked to herself.
Yeah.
That was you'd be in there.
I was
and
in
in
there
cleaning the sink, just talking away.
I was in there in the stall.
Yeah,
And I was pooping away,
all the time she come in.
and then she just walked in and started talking to herself, and I thought to myself, "Gosh damn it!" And then I thought, well, I mean, I'm in this stall. She doesn't even know I'm here.
Oh, she knew you were there.
Well, anyways, I'm just like, fuck it. She can't
I've been
see
in the bathroom
anything.
when you were in the stall. Trust me, she knew you were there.
Well, that time we were at that hotel in the women's room, because it was a club inside the hotel. The women's room right down the hall
Yeah.
was being remodeled or something. So they're like, "Oh, you got to go clear on the other side of the hotel to go to the women's room." I'm like, "Screw that." I sent him into the men's room, made sure everybody knew I was coming in, went in the stall. And as I'm peeing and stuff, I hear these guys coming in, him telling guys, "Oh, there's a woman in there." They're like, "I don't care if she's okay with it." I'm like, "I'm good."
That's a good thing. Let me ask you the same question. Let's say you go into a restaurant or something like that. You're sitting down, you're doing your business, and then you notice a camera. What would you do?
Probably freak out for a second, then wave at it. Or flick it off, one of the two.
Right.
No, she'd probably steal the fucking camera.
That's what I'm thinking. If it's like a GoPro, that bitch is mine.
Thank you.
If it's, because
What are
most
they
of
gonna
those,
do? Call the cops and say this guy stole my camera? Yeah, because they were watching.
I wouldn't
me
even
take
care
a
if they.
shit.
I wouldn't even care if they did.
Right, they go to prison because
Yeah.
they were watching me.
What's
take
the
a
lesser of the two evils? But I'm serious because most of those spy cameras are all one piece. It's not like there's just the camera and the wires go somewhere.
Oh, speaking of weird shit with cameras, this is kind of off topic, but kind of not. Guess what happened to me Thursday when I left work? My phone fell off the motorcycle.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it tore up the plastic. See how that's all chewed up?
Oh yeah.
Well.
And luckily, I just happened to be kind of looking down when it fell off, and I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, my phone!" And I turned around, went back, and it was laying right there, and I picked it up, and it's fine. Like I said, it just tore this plastic up.
No, that's what the cases are for.
Did you not have your holder tight?
And I don't know if it just didn't snap all the way or what, but they say that thing's supposed to be good up to 100 mile an hour. Not that my bike's going to go 100 miles an hour.
No,
I mean,
well,
it probably will, but
no,
just
it'll peak out around 80.
okay, whatever. But anyway, so I mean, it probably
I've had
fell
one
off.
just like it. I'm telling you.
I was probably going, I don't know, 20, because it was right when I pulled out of work on that side road and it fell off. But I was like, God damn it! So then when I put it back in, now when I put it in, I like push it to make sure it snapped all the way down. But
That's the biggest reason why I don't have one.
well, they say
I
these
just stick
things,
it in one of my cubby holes, but it's not where I can see it.
the one that I bought says if your phone comes out of it, they will buy you a new phone. That's their guarantee.
Then you should tell them and say, I just want a new case.
Yeah, you owe me $35 for a case. They would probably give me one.
They probably
honestly.
would.
I'd be like, look, your
If
junk
nothing else,
product doesn't work.
that's a success story for them. Well, yeah, our product failed, but we replaced
Yeah, we got the guy a new case for
and
his
you got a
phone.
new case for it.
But yeah, and I did notice two of the other guys that ride at work have the exact same holder that I have.
Yeah.
So it must be one that's because I that's why I bought that one. It had good reviews on Amazon. So I'm thinking they probably were the same way. They found one that had really good reviews, and then that's just what they bought. But I say that's the first time I've had any issues with it. The GoPro mount I bought is the only thing I don't like about it is when you put it on, like most of them say they're adjustable, like you can turn them, like if you put it on the handlebar side, but you can still make it flat and straight or whatever. This one doesn't do that. But that was only like $12, so I'm gonna have to buy something a little bit better for that.
Yeah.
Now that I finally took the windshield off that thing, because it's just can't stand it.
Well, peeps, we'd like to keep talking, but our time is up.
Yep, and I have to, get stuff done today.
Me too. But please, 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 if you're watching this the whole way through or what, just leave us a comment on what, if you didn't like it, if you liked it.
Stop talking about toilets.
Just let us fucking know, please. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Bye.